What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon, and I am pushing out this last quick hit scouting report video for today. This one is a Week 8 matchup for the Houston Texans. I wanted to make sure I got it out before I make my preview video tomorrow for Sunday's game. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the Texans dropped to 1-7. We obviously have the same record as they do. We're both on 7-game losing streaks. It is a home game for us. We'll get more into that though for the preview. They lose to the 7-1, the now 7-1 Rams by a margin of 38-22. All right. Let's see. Houston had 323 total yards to LA's. They gave up 467 to LA. Houston had 279 through the air, giving up 302. They had 44 on the ground, giving up 165. They were 5.6 yards per play, giving up 7.1. Neither team lost a fumble. Houston threw an interception, did not get one of their own. Houston let up 5 sacks and only getting 1 on their side of the ball. Houston was 33% on third down, letting up 36%. They had the ball for 26-25, letting up 33-35. And Houston had 6 penalties to LA's 3. Okay, now let's take a look at the Texans. Davis Mills was 29 of 38 for 310 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. By the way, though, Tyrod Taylor actually is going to be playing in this game, which he's going to be a bit rusty. He's had a hamstring injury for a while now and has been out a number of games. But I think that's actually not a good thing for the Dolphins. And I'll talk about that more in a second. Rex Burkhead led the way in rushing for 21 yards, a touchdown, and a 5.3 average. Scotty Phillips, 5 rushes, 11 yards, and a 2.2. Receiving, Brandon Cooks led the way, 6 of 6 for 83 yards and a touchdown. Nico Collins, 4 of 4 for 55. Jordan Atkins, 5 of 5 for 53. Brevin Jordan, 3 of 4 for 41 and a touchdown. Rex Burkhead, 3 of 4 for 27. Chris Conley, 1 of 2 for 24. And Chris Moore, 2 of 2 for 16. So, listen, the Texans are a team that they absolutely should win against. There's no reason why the Dolphins should lose. And, you know, we'll get to league standings here in a minute. But we beat them in pretty much every offensive league standing. I think we do beat them in every offensive league standing. And like half of the defensive league standings when you do the head-to-head, which I will do in tomorrow's preview video. So you'll be able to actually see the head-to-head matchup in all of those standings. But there really is no reason why we should lose to the Texans. But that's why I've been saying that if they do lose to the Texans, then, call me what you want, a hater or whatever, but I won't be able to, in good faith predict a win from them, because that will be, that will be the bottom of the barrel at that point. And if they can lose to the Texans after having already lost to the Colts, giving them their first win, the Falcons and the Jags giving them their first win, then, I don't think there's really anybody that we can beat. So let's hope they get a win and preserve at least a little bit of hope for some, close competitive games and maybe some wins down the stretch. Anyway, to add to context here a little bit, Matthew Stafford was 21 of 32 for 305 with 3 touchdowns. John Wolford, 1 of 2 for 5 yards. Rushing, Darrell Henderson led the way, 14 rushes, 90 yards, 1 touchdown and a 6.4. Sony Michel, 9 rushes, 42 yards and a 4.7. Robert Woods, 3 for 22 yards and a touchdown with a 7.3. And Buddy Howell, 5 for 11 yards and a 2.2. In the receiving game, Cooper Kupp led the way, 7 of 9 for 115 and a touchdown. Van Jefferson, 3 of 6 for 88. Robert Woods, 3 of 9 for 35 and a score. Ben Skowronek, 3 of 3. I apologize for probably screwing that up. 3 of 3 for 30. Tyler Higbee, 3 of 3 for 25. Sony Michel, 2 of 2 for 14. And Darrell Henderson, 1 out of 2 for 3 yards and a touchdown. But yeah, so, again, not a team that we should lose against. If they do, I won't be able to bring myself to predict a win going forward almost indefinitely for the rest of the season if they lose to the Texans. Maybe if they then end up beating the New York Jets in week 11, then maybe I'll be more comfortable in predicting a win against the Giants or the Jets when we play them again. I don't know, bro, but they're really very much reaching the bottom of the barrel, and if they lose to the Texans, that's about a wrap on, you know, I mean, it's the season's already over, but if they lose to the Texans, I don't know how anybody could really feel good about us winning a game going forward after that. So they better not lose. They better not lose, because there's no excuse and no reason for it. So again, let's take a look at these league standings, because when I actually do my head-to-head version of the league standings in tomorrow's preview, you'll be able to see a little bit easier how we actually stack up, because they'll be right next to each other. And you'll see that when it comes to offensive league standings, we beat them in damn near every one, although, you know, not by much, and we're not that much better. And then most of the defensive standings too. So let's go through this. And total yards, they are currently ranked 30th with 2,249, 31st in yards per game with 281.1. They're 29th in total passing with 1,773, 30th in passing yards per game with 221.6. They're 30th in total rushing with 609, 32nd in yards per game with 76.1. They're dead last in points with 119 total. That has them good for 29th after ties. And per game, 14.9 per game, 30th after ties. Defensively, they're giving up 401.4 yards per game, which is 29th. They are giving up 266.3 passing yards, which is 17th, one of the categories they actually beat us in. Rushing yards, they're giving up 148.1, which is 31st. Points per game, it's 30.1, which is 30th or 26th after ties. Takeaways, they're okay at in some of these categories. They have 9 on the season, 18th and 7th after ties. They have 7 interceptions, which is currently ranked 12th or 4th with ties. They only have 2 fumbles, though, which is good for 31st or 8th after ties. 15 sacks on the season, which is 24th or 10th with ties. Passes defense, they have 29, which is 24th, 11th with ties, and they're decent on third down percentage when it comes to their defense, giving up 41.4%, which is 19th. And then, of course, as always, though, just so you can have a glimpse, a look at the Dolphins' current offensive and defensive league standings. This is after the current, this is completely updated after the Jets-Colts game that just got played tonight. So through the first game of Week 9. All right, and with that, that is going to wrap up my quick hit scouting report video. And before I get out of here, though, make sure to let you guys know about the Rave On Sports App, the new fan-driven sports app that covers all of your major sports, basketball, baseball, football, college football, all of that. It is looking to enhance your game day experience with live play-by-play coverage, live chats with other fans and content creators like myself. Make sure you check out the description box for the links for that. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys appreciate my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. Of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at DillonTartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Fins up.